Finding your voice. What's holding you back? Have you ever felt like you had something to say, something very important, but when the moment comes, your voice disappears? You hesitate, you shrink back, and then just like that, the moment passes. Why? Because finding your voice, your real voice, isn't just about speaking, it's about being seen. It's about stepping out of the place you have always known, your comfort zone. Welcome back to Beauty Within the Soul. I am Tamara. I do my videos twice a week on Tuesdays and Saturdays, so I hope you keep joining me. So, today I am talking about losing our voice. I have a hard time finding my voice, especially in situations where everyone seems to know everyone and I'm the newbie, or I'm in a group of people who are not afraid to speak up. They're the popular people. I shrink back into the background, even though I would love to say something, but I don't. I get afraid. I get mad at myself when this happens. But then I think, what is holding me back? Then I figured out it's fear. It's the fear of being misunderstood. It's the fear of not being perfect and the fear of being too much or not enough. It's like a voice inside of you. You know you felt it, heard it, but maybe you have never really listened to it. Because speaking up and being real, well, that is scary. It means facing fear and it means letting go of who you thought you had to be. So many of us live quiet lives, not because we have nothing to say, but because we are afraid to say it. We shrink, we stay small. Our comfort zones can hinder us, and they can and are slowly suffocating us. Your comfort zone is safe. It's familiar. It's predictable, but it's also a cage. A beautifully decorated cage, yes, but still it's a cage. We stay in it because it promises protection from failure. It promises us protection from rejection or judgment, but it also protects us from growth, from the truth, and from freedom. I'm sorry, freedom. Comfort zones are also about identities we cling to, labels we accept, and limits we never question. So, my question for you all: do you lose your voice? How do you come out of your comfort zone and to speak up? Have you tried that? What works for you? Put it in the comment section below. I would love to know. Why do we lose our voice? That's a good question. As I was doing my research, I kept on agreeing with what I was reading. Here's the thing: we are all born with a voice, but somewhere along the way, the world taught us to hush it. We were told to be polite, which I do agree with. We were also needed to be agreeable and to not make waves. And slowly, and I know for me, slowly, I learned to trade my voice for approval. How about you? What no one tells you is that when you mute yourself for too long, you forget the sound of your voice. So, how can we find out our voice again? How can we find our voice again? Finding our voice doesn't mean becoming the loudest person in the room. It's not about shouting or arguing. It's about knowing what you believe, what you feel, what you stand for. Your voice is what makes you you. It's in how you create, how you love, and how you show up when it counts. It's the moment you say no or you disagree and tell the person, this is what I need. And the more you use it, the stronger you get. Other ways to help us find our voice, start by getting quiet. Yeah, quiet. Not because you have nothing to say, but so you can finally hear yourself. Ask yourself, what makes you angry? What brings you joy? What am I scared to say out loud? Write it down, say it in a mirror, record it on your phone, even though no one's going to hear it. Once you do this, repeat it. Because every time you choose honesty over silence, you reclaim part of yourself. Also, because your voice isn't something you find once, it's something that you keep building every time you choose yourself. So, what can we do to move forward with everything I just talked about? Have courage. Courage is a big word. Courage doesn't mean you're not afraid. It means you show up anyway and you speak up. Put yourself out there. You may surprise yourself. It also means you don't have all the answers, and that's okay. You can be scared, but your story matters. Your story matters. You can be unsure, but you don't have to be silent. So ask yourself again, and if you like, put your answer down in the comment section below. What is keeping you quiet, and what small step you can take today to move forward? Also, you may want to start a journal, and I think journals are a great tool. Once you have things written down, it's like your own kind of therapy. It'll help you get stronger each and every time that you're out and about and you want to say something, but then you get afraid and then you quiet your voice. You need to be you. The world needs your voice. And more importantly, you need to hear it too. So I decided when I did all this research, I wanted to find a poem. If there was a poem about finding our voice, and I found this one poem called "Awakening the Echo," and there wasn't an author listed on there, but it was on tinypoetry.com. So I'm going to read it to you. So I hope this helps. And I have my notes next to my camera, so I'm going to read it to you. In stillness deep, where whispers play, an ember glows, igniting the gray. A spirit stirs beneath the sleep. From shadowed depths, my thoughts now leap. With trembling hands, I break the chain, each word a drop, a soothing rain. The echoes rise, a vibrant song. In the heart of silence, I belong. Unfurling wings of raw intent, a canvas bright with color spent. Through tangled fears, I find my tongue. In every verse, my soul is strung. Awakened now, I stand adorned, a voice once lost but gently formed. In each expression, power thrives. From hushed beginnings, my spirit drives. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please like and share and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to answer those questions down below. I would love to hear your answers. I would love to start a community of friends. And I just ask that if there's any other topic that you would like me to cover, you want me to research or talk about, either myself or my family or anything, put it down in the comment below. I would love to hear that too. And or just put your name and where you're from. That would be wonderful. So again, thank you for joining me. God bless, and I'll see you next time. Bye.